Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 20 different strategies, with 4 of those being winners. We have also tested a total of 360 different indicators with a total of 145 winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 145 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Okay, so today's trading strategy, again, is a 5-minute scalping strategy. Scalping strategies and lower time frame strategies seem to be the most popular out of all the different strategies out there. So this one claims to be a 100% winner, 100% profitable winner. So obviously I needed to check that one out just to see what it is actually able to achieve. And so the setup on this is basically 3 different indicators. So we have a smooth moving average, and that is set to a 5 period. And then we have a weighted moving average set to a 144 period. And then we have the basic stochastic, but with the settings on it changed ever so slightly. So the K length is 12, the K smoothing is 7, and the D smoothing is also 7. And so we get this right here. And so basically what we are looking for is first and foremost the cross of the smooth moving average crossing the weighted moving average. And so like most moving average strategies, when the faster of the two, the smooth moving average, crosses down, we're looking for short signals. When it crosses up above, we're looking for long signals. Now, in the original video, there is no audio to that video. And so there's no explanation. Basically, it's just a cursor on screen doing this and, highlighting like, the different settings and stuff like that. And so trying to really determine exactly what is happening was a little challenging, but I think I have it mostly figured out. And so, again, what we're looking for is the smooth moving average to cross down or to cross up above the weighted moving average. And then on the stochastic, we are looking for kind of the same setup. So for example, let's take a look at a short signal. So right here, we're going to look at this. The smooth moving average comes down, crosses below the weighted moving average here. And then over here or under it here on the stochastic, you can see that the K is below the D line. So the K line is below the D line, also indicating that there is short momentum. Now, once we get the official cross, of course, that is going to be the signal candle. Let's see, is this it? So 80622, 806. So that is the cross right there on that one. And our stop is going to be right above the candle that crossed the weighted moving average. And so this candle right here is the one that actually crossed and closed below. And so the stop would go right there, right above that, or you could do the wick as well. I think I did the wick actually. And so we'll put it right above the wick of the candle that crosses down below the weighted moving average. And that is going to be our stop there, and our take profit is going to be a 1-to-1 risk reward. And so if we have, let's see here, 14 pips to our stop, then we are looking for 14 pips to the downside. Now you can see here that this one did get stopped out as price action swung back over to the upside here and crossed above that black line there. Now the next signal takes place over here on this side. So we get a cross right there of the smooth moving average crosses up above the weighted moving average. So we're looking for a long signal. And then looking down here, the blue stochastic line is above the orange stochastic line. I always forget which ones it is. So the K is above the D. So the K line is above the D. And so that confirms that there is a bullish momentum in this. And so we would take a position and the stop would be right there. And you can see once again, pretty quickly, this turns around and stops us out to the downside. We actually probably would have almost immediately, let's see. So right as we got stopped out on this, that very candle or the very next candle actually would be the next signal right there with a stop right here. So again, we get across to the downside. The smooth moving average crosses down below the weighted moving average. So we're looking for a short signal. And then if we look down here, you can see that the blue stochastic line is below the orange stochastic line, also showing that there is a bearish momentum there. Our stop would be up here above the candle that broke there. And we'd be looking at about 17 pips to the upside there. And so we're looking for about 34 pips to the downside. And you can see that once again on this candle right here that spikes up, we would have gotten stopped out. And so obviously these were not the best examples here, but they're realistic examples. I just found a couple areas where we were crossing where the two moving averages were crossing, and I thought, yep, we'll probably pick up a signal somewhere here in this area. So, all right, before we take a look at what we were able to achieve on this as far as total trades and kind of the win ratio, Now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below. Once you sign up for that, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel on our Discord. Well, in the Patreon only channel, we're posting some really great advanced information, advanced discussions about indicators and trading strategies, philosophies, the whole deal. Really, really great, helpful information. We also will post. I've put out some strategies in there that we haven't tested here on the channel. Some winning strategies as well, and so we have a few of those in there in the mix. Our admins and some of the regular members are also posting regular, almost everyday trade analysis. And so they're putting up charts with screenshots of the market and exactly where they've marked out support and resistance and the indicators that they're using, where they're entering and exiting the market. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the trade analysis that they're doing. And so if you're trying to dial in a trading strategy or just kind of train your eye to see those ideal market conditions, again, really, really wonderful, helpful stuff. I've also put together a Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested. This one will be the 21st strategy that we have tested. And so I've put together an Excel sheet that shows you exactly which strategies have been profitable, which ones have not been profitable, the win rate of the strategies, links to the video so that way you can go back and review the different strategies that were profitable and take advantage of those. And again, I'm passing that on to all of our patrons, as well as the full list of all the indicators, the 360 indicators I think it was that we have tested now. So I have a full list with a breakdown of every single indicator, exactly what it was able to achieve as far as its win rate and whether or not it was profitable or not. And I pass that on to all the patrons as well. So a lot of value in becoming a patron for the channel here, and it's really super cheap, doesn't cost hardly anything at all. So all right, enough of that there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we were able to get out of this. So in total, 50 trades, we were able to get 26 winners and 24 losing trades. Obviously, that's not a wonderful win-loss ratio there, to say the least. Especially when it is a one-to-one risk-reward. That's really not going to do it. Basically, you're just breaking even at that point. A very, very slight profit, if anything, out of it. And so this one's not going to go on the winning side of the strategies that we have tested. This one's going to be marked as a loser because of that. It's definitely not a 100% winner. The original video was quite misleading, and that's why I felt the need to test this strategy and test other strategies as well to see, if the claims actually hold up to what the video, makes the claim of. And so, yeah, and then we'll go back and we'll take a look just so that way this is something that we've been doing. So we had 10 trades here. We had 4 winning trades, 6 losers, 10 trades here, 5 and 5. We had 10 here, 5 and 5. We had 10 here, 7 winners and 3 losers. So that one was a decent little 10 trade burst there. And then we had 10 here, 5 and 5. I think that puts us at the end. So again, trading in small batches or testing in small batches definitely gives you a pretty good idea of what a strategy or what an indicator is able to achieve. And so let's try to get rid of the mindset that we need to test something 200, 300, 400 times before we can trust what it's able to achieve. Obviously, more testing, the better. I'm not, suggesting you should test something 10 times and jump out there with real money. But this, just kind of highlights our testing process and how it can be pretty valid, even though, like when we're testing indicators, we may only get 5, 10, 15, 20 trades or tests on that particular indicator. And so, all right, I'm going to cut the video here. That way It doesn't get any longer than it already has been. Another strategy bites the dust in this case, and so I'll add this to the Excel list, and we will move on to testing another indicator on the next video from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.